everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy. Today I'm drinking a little something out of Omaha made by the Pint 9 Brewing Company. And this one is called Cloudhopper. It's a New England style pale ale. You got a pounder here. There wasn't a lot on their website. Finding that doesn't really matter. As long as you got the beer, that's the important thing. What they did write down is that it's citrusy, it's dry, crisp, velvety. It's got 5.2% alcohol by volume and an IBU of 25, so not a bitter beer. Dry and crisp, that leads me to believe that's going to be light in texture or body, whichever term you prefer. Citrusy, I'm always good for that. Even though it's a little bit of a cooler day than we've had, but it's still summer, so it's still a good time of year for citrus beers. So I'm just gonna dive right into it. I've never had this before. I've never had anything from Pint 9, so I can't wait to try it. Okay, so there's a little bit of a sweet taste there at the beginning, lightly citrusy. It finishes off slightly hoppy. Not bad though. If you're not a super huge hops fan, I think this is still something you could get into. And I don't know that I would necessarily say crisp, but I can see where they're saying dry. It's not. It does leave your mouth a little dry. Finishes a little dry, I guess I should say. It is velvety, I guess, would be the smoothness. It is a smooth drinking beer. Body-wise, not overly heavy. Maybe just a smidge heavier than your typical American lager, your Budweiser, your Coors Banquet beer, what have you. Overall, a pretty good beer. I'm going to take another drink, see if there's any other flavors that I can notice and convey unto you. As far as the citrus goes, I'm having a hard time pinpointing what sort of citrus fruit that it is. It's not like necessarily a pineapple citrus per se, but I'm not picking up orange, lemon, lime, anything like that. It's almost like a nondescript citrus flavor to me. I'm not saying that other people don't notice particular citrus fruits in there when they're drinking it, but that's just what I'm picking up. But what I can tell you is it's a pretty smooth beer. The hops are in good balance. Sometimes IPAs can get crazy, but I'm finding that a lot of the New England IPAs aren't necessarily like that bitter hop. They use a lot of the fruitier hops. Oh, we've got the zoomies again. At least I'm assuming that's what's going on. I'm sure you heard that thump into the back door there. That would be my beagle. Her name's Bailey. She's a little psychotic, just a little. Kind of diagnosed, actually. We'd had her on some anxiety meds because she just gets fucking crazy sometimes. And we kind of found out that the anxiety meds don't help. Like, they just didn't really do anything to slow her down, and we were just pumping drugs into our dog. So we quit giving them to her. We figured she's bound to slow down eventually, and 6 years later and 2 knee surgeries later, she hasn't really slowed down that much. She barks less. I suppose that's something. So anyway, I digress. Back to the beer. So if you're a fan of New England IPAs, I think this is probably a pretty good choice. Like I said, it's a well balance of sweet and bitter, and it's a little bit lighter than some of the other IPAs that I've had. I don't know how big their distribution area is. I'm going to give you a close-up of the can there. Oh, no, let me turn it the right way there. Cloudjumper, it's by Pint 9. They're in Omaha. I think Actually, they're in La Vista, which is a suburb of Omaha. It's kind of like southwest Omaha. So if you're in that area, or if you're in their distribution area, if you happen to see it, or maybe if you're a member of some sort of like beer delivery service. I know I'm actually finding after I signed up for Beer Drop that there's a lot of beer delivery services out there. So if you see it on there and you haven't had it, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is if you come across the beer in any fashion, go ahead and pick it up. It's a likable beer. I've got a few more of these. I got a 4-pack of Pounders, so I'll be finishing those off. I've actually been holding on to these for a while. I bought them like a month ago, and I just haven't had a chance to work them into a video yet, so I'm actually really excited now that I can dive into these bad boys and finish them off, because I've been staring at them, not even knowing what it tastes like, but it was worth the wait. It's a good beer. If you're at all interested, please give it a shot. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.